Hey folks, Mac T here, and it's a nice windy sunny day, so excuse the wind sound that you're hearing, but I'm going to go ahead and replace the front cowling on Lou and give it a little bit of a spruce up. So let's go ahead and check and see why I got to do it, and let's get this job done. Now as you can see, we got a pretty big break here from the hail damage. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this one off and toss it in the trash. But yeah, it's pretty faded. If you look at the color right now, the idea is to take this one off, and then I'm going to refurbish the one that I got off of Blueberry right there from her hail damage. So let's go ahead and see what we got. I have blueberries here. It's got one little break out there. I'm not going to worry about that too much. Losing enough disrepair in certain areas anyway, this won't matter, but this will be a lot better than what we got. And I'm going to be using this Dupli-Color trim and bumper paint, and we're going to wipe it down with alcohol, then spray paint it, give it a multiple coats, and even the end pieces, and get her looking a little spiffy up front. So we got to take off the windshield wipers and then undo the fasteners. And there's multiple fasteners here, excuse me. We got one here, one here, one here, 2 bolts here, and then so on and so forth we have to release these. Plus we have to take these off of the windshield wipers and use a windshield wiper puller, get them windshield wipers off, and then start replacing it with the reconditioned one. Now these are just little pressures, but you can go ahead and use a screwdriver on these to try to get them out that way. But they're just plastic holders that you just pull out. So what they do is they cause this to expand and stay in there when they got in there. So if you can screw them out, they come out fairly easy, and doesn't take much, but you got to be pretty light on your feet on them, and then you can just pop them right back out like so. And I just put them in my pocket. But all we're using a screwdriver here for is just to get them started to get out. Once they're out, they slide right up. Pretty simple. And then you can go ahead and get these all removed. There we go. Now we got to take the fasteners off. And by the way, this Milwaukee is a fantastic little tool to be doing all this with. Little 10 millimeters. To here. Be careful, these are little retainer nuts is all they are. There we go. And we get this one off of here. That's all there should be to it. Now you got it nice and loose. You start pulling it off, but we got to remove the windshield wipers now. So we go in here and we pop off these little caps. Like so. You just pop them off with your pocket screwdriver. Hang on to that one. And we'll go ahead and get this one over here. Pop that one out. Now we have to take this nut right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. That nut. Go over here. There we go. We gotta pop this nut right here off, and the other one on the other side right there. So let's go ahead and get these off. Can't get this popped off of here. There we go. Got that one off. Now we'll get this one off over here. Now losing them. Let's see if we're lucky. You guys feeling lucky? Oh, are we going to get lucky on any one of these? Well, if you can't get these off of here, you can try wiggling them. Get them off, or well, it just doesn't seem to want to come off, so we'll tap it with the hammer. There we go. A little bit of a ping on the hammer will get her off too. That windshield wiper puller was basically a fiasco. Wasn't deep enough. There we go. A few taps and we got her off. Now we should be able to pull this off of here fairly easily. There's a few holders right here that I know of. There we go. You bend it a little bit, then you work the other one off. Now we can pull it off, go get to work. Now we want to get this piece off of here, so all we have to do is pull on it and squeeze this tab in. And that pops out, and then squeeze this one in. And that pops out. Because we need this piece because we have to clean it up and then paint it also. So we'll do this to the other end. Again, we just squeeze it and it pops right out. And there you go. We got both pieces. We can discard this piece now because it's broke and start cleaning up the other one. Now if you notice this rubber gasket on the old one, we have to move that to the new one because the new one don't have it. So we have to take and remove that. I took the gasket off. I used a needle nose to squeeze these in, and I pulled this whole gasket off of the other one. No clips are broke, so we'll be able to put it right back where we got it, which goes right here. All these little holes, we'll just snap them in place after we paint it. So we'll leave this gasket off, and then we'll go ahead and paint it up with this trim and bumper paint, and then we'll go ahead and reassemble everything after it's painted. And I got both of these pieces nice and cleaned up with soap and water and getting them to dry. Once everything's dry, I will wipe down everything with alcohol. Let that dry off for a minute or two, and then start painting. So we'll prep it with a little bit of alcohol here. Rub it down to clean it up. And let that dry so the paint will adhere decently. I already power washed this before, so this alcohol is there. Just basically we're rubbing it down and get all the garbage off of it. It's not dirty at all, so that's good. So the paint will adhere to it decently. And it'll look hopefully nice for a while. Go ahead and rub these down. And like I said, let everything dry. And we should be good. Then we can start painting. Now we'll go ahead and we'll start painting. Doesn't look like it's going to be too terribly good or hard. Got this shook. So we put some light coats on here. And we'll start over here. It fans out the paint. I'm not aiming to do a full coat on it. We're just going to do a light coat. And then we'll let it dry for a bit. We'll hit it up again and keep doing this. Couple of these spots a little harder to hit. There we go. We'll let this dry for a few minutes and then we'll hit it up again. There we go.
Dad,
What?
you made snow.
Oh, I'm recording video right now.
Hey, can you feel this? Please.
We got the video recording right now. What do you girls want?
Haha, that's good enough.
You made snow?
Yeah, show them.
Okay, hold on.
And then touch it with your finger so too. Nothing smells good.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, probably shouldn't be breathing it because it'll make you high. What do you got?
We make some ice today, see?
You made shaved ice? You gonna
Yeah.
make me a snow cone?
Yeah, it's so cold right now. You wanna feel it?
Gonna have a snowball fight?
Sure, you wanna try?
What is that?
For real.
Oh, that's that stuff.
What's the...
That gel.
No, it's not gel.
Yeah, it is.
No. But it feels...
Look.
But it feels like half of it like snow. For a kid that never played with snow before, they don't know
Okay.
about like snow. Yes.
You guys have fun. Time to get one more coat on. This is coat number 3. Used about half the can. It's looking pretty good. Now you can see the difference. The top panel right here is the old one off of Lou, my 2011 Ford Edge, and this bottom one is the one off of Blueberry that I painted. So the parts are looking nice and new. Now the idea is to put it back on, and I guess we'll see how long this stuff will last before it starts looking like this again. We all know it's going to happen, but how long it takes is another question. So let's go ahead and put her back together. Well, folks, that's it. Got the cowling all nice and pretty and fancied up. Not a hard job. Don't take too long. Painting probably took up most of the time. But anyway, that's how I got her all refreshed. But remember, like, subscribe, join MACTFORDEDGE on Facebook. Also subscribe to this channel. And whatever you do, remember, my feet hit the floor today. I'm having a great day, and I want you to have a great day too. And Band of One's got some great music, along with Mercy Girl, always telling you what to do.
Thank you for watching MacT's videos, and remember to like and subscribe. This is a Mercy Girl production.